Elite Facts presents Hilarious Blind Date Hookup Stories.
15.
I turned up for a blind date and she started screaming at me because I never mentioned I was black and she couldn't date black men.
14.
The day after I had an okay date with a guy, I got a call off an unknown number. It was his mum asking how I thought it went.
13.
I was in a date's car and legit thought he was going to murder me. I started pulling out some of my hair and dropping it so there would be DNA evidence if he did.
12.
I was at dinner with a guy and showed him a picture of my cute dog. He got his phone and showed me a picture of his penis.
11.
One guy I went out with insisted he was to pay for dinner and the movie. At the end of the night, he said I now owed him sex in his car because he paid for it all.
10.
I was taken on a shopping trip with a girl in the rain so she could get new clothes for a date she had the next day.
9.
One date had started off really well until we were telling secrets and he said he dreamed of killing his ex-roommate.
8.
I was a couple of inches taller than my date in my heels. He was furious and demanded I took them off. When I refused, he stormed off.
7.
Picked up a nice girl for a movie trip. Halfway there, she demanded I pulled over. When I did, she started to poop right there with explosive diarrhea.
6.
At the end of a below-average date, I went up to my apartment and noticed that the girl in her car stayed in my parking lot for 2 hours. I nearly called the cops.
5.
One woman I met up with kept picking her scabs and leaving them in a neat little pile on the table.
4.
I went to a bar with this weird girl who kept chewing matchsticks. She then lit them before putting them out on her tongue and eating them.
3.
One guy, around 30 pounds heavier than his online profile claimed, kept telling me I reminded him so much of his mum. I never saw him again.
2.
One girl said if I paid for food, she'd pay for a movie. I picked a nice tapas place. She took us to see Schindler's List and cried the whole way through. What a downer.
1.
My blind date asked if she could bring her friend along. I said yes. Turns out it was her ex-boyfriend, but they weren't seeing each other anymore. Don't forget to like us and subscribe for more Elite Facts.